To start this drawing, we're going to go File, New, Part, unclick Default Template. I'm going to call it exam2 Body. That's good. Modeled by your name. Description, main body. Okay. I'm going to start it with a blend to do the middle section. I'm going to define that and draw it on the top datum. Bring it to sketch view. It's a hexagon, so we're going to go palette, double click on six-sided hexagon, put it near the center. The bottom hexagon has a side width of 1.5 inches. Check. Zoom in on that and press this coincident button to line it up with both of the axes. Click it once on the center of the hexagon and then once on the axis, and repeat for the other axis. Okay. Sections. If you look at the middle part, it has a total length of 6, and the middle cross section is halfway up, so we're gonna do an offset of 3. Sketch, again, go to palette, double click six-sided hexagon. This one has a side width of 0.75 inches. Check. Repeat the process with the coincidence. Okay. And then sections, insert one more section, offset by 3 again. Sketch, palette one more time, double click six-sided. And again, this has a width of 1.5. Check. Make it centered on the axes again. Zoom out. Check. Make sure this is smooth. Apply and save. And that looks good. Now I'm going to, since there's the same feature on the bottom and the top, I'm just going to do it once and make a datum in the center so that I can mirror it over. So I'm going to click plane. I'm going to click the top datum and offset it by 3, which is the center. Okay. And then I'm just going to do that again to facilitate doing the cross section later in the drawing. 3 off from there is the top. Okay. Now I'm going to extrude from the top part here, bring it to sketch view, center circle, click, escape. This has a diameter of 5. Okay. And we're extruding it 0.5. Apply and save. That looks good. I'm going to round the edge. So click round, control, click the top edge, bottom edge, click set, full round. That's good. Check. Now we have to do the revolved cut out of the side. So I'm going to sketch. I'm going to look at it from the front plane, bring it to sketch view. I'm going to zoom in, put a reference at the bottom here, and I'm just going to put points on these corners just to help with making the rectangle. Okay, escape from there. Corner rectangle starts here up to the center. Escape. and this is 0.5 long. And then I'm going to make a center line on this axis. Click center line, click once, twice, escape. Click the right button on the axis and designate it as axis of revolution. Okay. Check. Revolve. And we're revolving this sketch 1, which I just did. It automatically extrudes it. That's what we want. Apply and save. Now I can just control click extrude 1, which is the circle, round 1, which was the round, and revolve 1, which we just did. Mirror that about this middle datum that I made. Check. And that's good. Now we just need the hole or holes through the center. I'm going to click on the top one, extrude, bring it to sketch view, circle. The top section of the hole has a diameter of 1. Yep. Diameter of 1. Okay. And that should be cut in. Check. Do it again. Extrude. Bring it to sketch view. Center circle. The middle section has a diameter of 0.75. Okay. And that also needs to be removed and down. That looks good. Check. And then the last extrude, bring it to sketch view, circle again, same diameter as the first cut, and that's already there. Okay, and it goes all the way through, so we can just select that option. Check. Whoop. All right, let me redo that. Extrude, bring it to sketch view, circle. It's got that same diameter. Okay. All the way through. That looks good. Just check that it looks like the drawing. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to make the drawing of this. But first, just looking at the drawing, there's a section cut lengthwise. So I'm going to go to sections, new, offset. I'm going to call it A, as you can see from the drawing. Okay. Sketch. I'm going to look at it from the top to make that cut. Sketch view, select line, just draw a line from there, from the top to the center, back out to the side, escape, okay. We want the 3/4 and not the 1/4, so click this button to reverse it. We also want hatch pattern, check. While I'm at it, I'm gonna make a new orientation. So it looks about like, sorry, it's freezing up a little bit. Looks about like that. So I'm gonna go orient, new, and I'll call this new 3D, enter. Close that, and now I can go file, new, drawing, unclick default template, call this exam2 body. Okay. Empty with format, browse. Open. Okay. Right click, general view. Okay. Click. Down here, I want the front view. I want it with hidden lines displayed. I want the scale, custom scale, it's 0.375. Apply. Okay. I'm going to get rid of all this real quick. Drag the scale down a little bit. Okay. Projection view. There. I want this to also display hidden lines. Okay. And I want general view. I want to use the new 3D view with no hidden lines, and I want to display that section A that we created. Apply, okay. And that also has a scale of 0.375. Apply. On the picture, it looks like those hatched lines are like 60 degrees. Oops. Escape. Okay. Angle 60. Pretty much looks the same. So done. I want to make a detailed view of this corner right here. So detailed view, click where you want about the detailed view to be around, and then click in a circle ish, close it, middle click, and I'll put that right here. The detailed view has a scale of 1, and I'll dimension that, annotate, dimension from here to here, holding down control, click the top, then the middle, and that is 0.25, middle click. From the top to the bottom, 0.5, and I want to flip the text on this. Good. And then dimension, this radius is 0.25. Middle click. Good. That's done. Dimension this. Right, hold the right click, change that to diameter. Middle click. I want to flip these arrows. Dimension. I want this hidden circle here. Again, hold right, change it to diameter. Middle click. Flip the arrows again. Dimension. This inner circle. Diameter. Flip the arrows on that. That top one's done. Now I need to dimension from here to here. Hold control, click the top, click the bottom. 0.5, middle click. Good. From here to the top of that plate. All right. I forgot to account for the 0.5 at the top when I was making my extrude. So I'll click that, go back to the actually assemble. Cancel. Go back. This is extrude 2. Edit that definition. Alright, that's supposed to be 2.5. I don't know why that changed. Check. Extrude 3, edit definition. This is supposed to be 2.5. Check. And okay, why did extrude 2 go away? Okay, good. Now this is 1.5. Put that in the middle. Annotate dimension, control from here to here. 2.5, good. One more time from here to here is 2. So that's all right. Now I want a revolved view about here and at the middle datum that I made. So turn plain display back on. I want revolved view about of this. Click center point of drawing view. So like here. Create new. I want planar, single, done. Name that B, doesn't really matter. Check. All right. Don't know why that. Just redo it. Revolved view. Use this as the parent. Want it here. I want to create a new one. Planar, single, done. I'll name it B. Plain, and I want this datum 2 that I made. Apply. Okay. Good. Except that this extrude 1 didn't work again. So extrude 2, edit definition. Save that. Extrude 3, edit definition. Save that. Extrude 4, edit definition. Save that. Now we should be good. There it is. I'm going to turn on the axes label for this. So annotate, click on this, show model annotations, go to the axes, anyone works, apply, good. Shorten those up a little bit. And then I'm going to repeat with revolved view. This is the parent view. Want it here. Create new. Planar, single, done. Call it C. Check. I want to align it with datum 1. Apply, okay. Same thing, annotate, turn on axes for that. And then we can turn off datums now. Shorten these up. One more. Revolved view here. Select that as the parent view. Here. Create new. Planar, single, done. Call it D. And I want that coincident with the top view. Apply, okay. Turn on axes for that. Shorten those up. And then just dimension the top of each one 1.5, and 7.5. I want, oh, pardon me, there is no, we don't want this one. And then we just have to dimension the diameters of the inside circle. So dimension, hold down right, diameter, there, flip the arrows here, good, dimension, click the circle, hold down the right, diameter, middle click, right click, flip arrows. Good. I'll just move this to here. Just triple check that we have everything. I need this to have that axis all the way through it. This should have axes. Looks good. Just add in units, file, prepare, drawing properties, fill the arrows. They're filled. And we can export this as a PDF. I'm going to export it to, I would export it to the file to upload, but I'm just going to save it to my laptop. Okay. Now that we have the main body done, I'm going to make the springs. I got a file, new, part, uncheck use default template. Call it spring 3. That's good. Modeled by your name. Description. Spring. Okay. Going to make it using a helical sweep. So go to sweep, helical sweep, references, define. I want to do it looking at the front datum. Sketch, bring it to sketch view. I want to make a horizontal center line, so choose the center line button, click once and again, hit escape to get out of that. Hold the right button, designate it as the axis of revolution, and then I'm just going to draw a line, horizontal line. Escape, escape. It's 6 long and the diameter is 4. Check. Draw the cross section. It's a symmetric about, I'm going to draw a line symmetric about the path. Escape, escape. This value is 0.25, enter. This value is 0.5, enter. And then you'll have to dimension the angle of this corner. So hit dimension, control, click once here, middle click, and that's 110 degrees. Do that again with the opposite corner, control, click, click, middle click, also 110 degrees. Okay. Change the pitch value to 0.625, and you're done with that. But just to facilitate the assembly, I'm going to make an axis by clicking axis, control, oops, not that, control the top datum and the front datum. Okay. Save this. Okay. Now we can make the assembly. So file, new, assembly, unclick use default template, assembly 2, I'll call it assembly 3. That's good. Modeled by your name, description, exam2 assembly. Okay. Assemble, bring in the exam2 body that we made. And I'm going to hit placement and fix it where it is. Check. Bring in spring 3 that we just made, open, placement. I want to make this axis that we just made coincident with the axis of the main body. And then to fully constrain it, I'm going to add another constraint, coincident, and I'm going to put the top datum of the spring. I guess that's the right datum of the spring with the top datum of the main body. Now it's orange, so it's fully constrained. Check. Now I'm going to add a new orientation in the exploded view. So go to View Manager, Orient, New. I'll call it New 3D, enter. Explode, New, just call that Exploded. I want to edit the exploded position. Just drag the spring back. That's good. Check. There's a plus here, so you have to go edit, save that. Okay, plus is gone. You're good. Save. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and edit the parameters of the body and the spring. So model intent, parameters. I'm just gonna pretend like these aren't here. Add, put caps lock on. We need the part name or part number first. That's a string A001 designate. Part name. It's also a string. Main body designate. add price. That's a real number, and it costs $350. Designate, OK, save. Go to the spring, model intent, parameters, add part number. That's a string, A002. Designate, add part, part name, also a string, spring. Designate, add price, real number, and the spring is $15. OK, save. Now from the assembly, we can make the drawing, file, new, drawing, uncheck default template, call it exam2, exam2_2, empty with format, OK. Hold down the right button, general view, OK. I want to use the new 3D that we made. View display, I want no hidden, apply. Scale is 0.625, apply, OK. Drag this up a little bit. And then I'm going to go to table, insert table. We have 5 values. Okay. Insert that. There. I'm going to go to repeat region, add, click once in this box and once in this box. And then go to attributes and click this row. I don't want any duplicates, flat, bin by part, done, done. This is going to be index. This is part number. This is part name. This is price and quantity. And I'm going to center all of these. Center, center. Okay. Double click here. This is report index. Double click, assembly, member, user defined. We called it part number, assembly, member, user defined, part name, check, assembly, member, user defined, price, check. Quantity is report quantity. Update tables. That all looks right. And then I'm just gonna center these as well. And edit the width of this to try 0.45, 0.5. Perfect. Okay, I want to get rid of those axes. Drag this down and create balloons for both of those parts. Drag this over here, and I want to edit the attachment to like here, and I'll edit the attachment for this one too. There. Done. Just fill the arrows, prepare, drawing properties, change, arrow, filled, add, apply, close. And add units. Good. Then we can file, save as, export, export. Okay. Good. Add another sheet. Right click, general view. Okay. Click. I want the 3D view again. Apply. This one's going to have a scale of 0.5. 0.5. View display, no hidden, apply. View states, explode with the view that we made, apply, okay. And then just put the units in. And you're done. File, save as, export, export, okay.